Hello everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Today we will make this gorgeous 2 hexagon jacket. It is easy and fast to crochet. As you can see, it is mainly made with double crochet. Here are the 6 easy steps to follow along as we are crocheting this jacket together. First, we'll make our 2 hexagons. You can use a jacket or sweater that you like to compare measurements. Once we like our upper arm, we'll crochet around 3 sides to make the jacket wider. Then we'll make seams, and you can add a triangle on the back for some extra neck space. We'll make the seams on the sleeves. Add length to the sleeves. And add length to the jacket. And make 2 final border rounds with double crochet and single crochet. Now this looks a little nerdy, and you can make this jacket any size you like, but if you follow along with me in the video, you will get about a medium-sized jacket with those measurements. I use mandala yarn from Lion brand. The color is called Groot, and here's the hook and yarn information. Now let's get started with a magic ring. Put your loose end behind the working yarn and create a loop. Go into the loop, pull the yarn through, and then chain 3 to replace the first double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then go into the loop next to the 2 pieces of yarn and make a double crochet. And chain 2. Now let's repeat this 5 more times. Go into the ring, make 2 doubles. 1 and 2. And chain 2. 2 doubles into the ring. And chain 2. 2 doubles into the ring. Chain 2. And 2 more times, 2 doubles into the ring. 1 and 2. Chain 2. And the last time, 2 doubles into the ring. 1 and 2. Chain 2, and now we can pull our ring tight, and we have 6 clusters with 2 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 chain spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We can finish round 1 with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, slip stitch into the double crochet, and slip stitch into the chain space. Let's start round 2. Let's start round 2 with a chain of 3 to replace the first double crochet. 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the same space, chain 3, and make 2 doubles into the chain space. 1 and 2. So our corner is 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. Now double crochet into the next 2 doubles. 1 and 2. And now we can repeat our pattern 5 more times. Go to the 2nd corner and make your 2nd corner with 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. And then we can double crochet 2 doubles into the previous 2 doubles. 1 and 2. Now we can repeat that pattern 4 more times. Make your corners with 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles, and double crochet 2 into the previous 2 doubles. Now let's finish this round together. I make corner number 6, 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 doubles. Now we have to make 2 more doubles. The first one goes into the 3rd chain. 1, 2, 3, pull the right loop aside and go underneath the slip stitch and make your double into that right loop. And then go again underneath the slip stitch as if it didn't exist and go into that double crochet and make a double into that. And slip stitch into the 3rd chain, but this time into the left loop. Slip stitch into the double crochet and into the chain space, and let's start round 3. If you like, you can test fold your little hexagon into that L shape. Now our rounds will always stay the same. We make the same corner. We start with a chain of 3, a double crochet, a chain of 3, and 2 doubles into the first corner. And then we double crochet into all of the previous doubles. We have to make 6 double crochet. And then you can make all the other corners the same way with 2 doubles, 3 chains, and 2 double crochet. And then continue double crocheting in all the previous doubles. Make 4 doubles into your last side. Then the 5th double goes into the right loop of the 3rd chain underneath the slip stitch, and the 6th double goes underneath the slip stitch into the double crochet. Then slip stitch into the 3rd chain, but this time into the left loop, and into the double crochet, and into the chain space, and we can start the next round. Crochet the other rounds the same way. Let's start round 4. We make a chain of 3, a double crochet, a chain of 3 and 2 doubles into the first corner. Then we double crochet 10 into the previous 10 double crochet and make our other corners with 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles. If you want to double check yourself, we had 2 doubles, then 6, then 10, and now 14 to corner, so always 4 more. Now let's finish this round together. One more time. Go into the right loop of the 3rd chain underneath the slip stitch and make a double crochet into the double underneath the slip stitch into the 3rd chain, this time into the left loop, and into the double crochet, and into the chain space. And now we can repeat those rounds and add as many as we need. I made 14 rounds. Now the important part is that from the underarm to the shoulder, you have the measurement that you like, so you can compare it to a jacket that you have or a sweater that you have, put it on top of it, or measure your arm. I have 7 inches right here, and I usually do about 7 inches. That gives me about a medium-sized jacket. The important part is that you like your measurement from the underarm to the shoulder. Now let's finish the first hexagon together. Once you made your last round, we can finish with an invisible join. Pull the yarn out of the last double crochet and thread a needle. We'll make the invisible join so our stitch count is correct and we cannot see a seam. Skip over the chain of 3 and go into the double crochet through the front and to the back loop. Then go top down into the last double crochet where you just pulled the yarn out of. Top down through the back loop and a little back bump. And you can sew on your loose end towards the left. I like to go through my chain top down, so I have 3 pieces of yarn going to that side. And I make a couple of stitches to sew in my loose end. Now our first hexagon is done, and you can make a second one the same way. And once you've done the second one, we can add rows to 3 sides to make the jacket wider. The jacket is the right side out, and we will start in the top corner of the left side of the jacket as we're wearing it. We will work down the front, around the bottom, up the back, then down the back, around the bottom, and up the front, back and forth around 3 sides. Your jacket is right side out. Here's the shoulder in the front, and I will start with a slip knot and 2 standalone double crochet into the corner. Grab your corner and then make 2 double crochet into the corner. 1 and 2. Now we can double crochet into all of the previous doubles, so our pattern stays the same as before. We're just crocheting around 3 sides now. Double crochet down the front until you get to the corner. Make 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles into the first corner. Crochet along the bottom and make 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles into the second corner. Now we're in the back of our jacket. Crochet along the back and then finish your corner. Make 2 double crochet into the corner. Now we can start the next row with a chain of 3 to replace the double crochet. Turn your work over. Now we're on the wrong side and we're repeating the same stitches. Double crochet into all of the previous doubles. We can crochet down the back, make our corners with 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles. Crochet around the bottom, second corner also with 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles. And now we crochet up the front. Now at any point if you want to stop because your jacket is wide enough, you can stop, but I will make 4 rows. If you want to continue, double crochet into the last double. Chain 3, turn your work. Now we're over on the right side again for row 3. And we make double crochet into all of the previous doubles again. So I will make 4 rows altogether, but you can make as many as you like to get to the width of your jacket that you like. Crochet around the 3 sides and into the 2 corners, and we can finish the row again. I have 1 more double to make, and then the chain of 3 and double crochet into my double crochet, and then into the 3rd chain. And I try to get 2 loops on the hook right here. Double crochet into the 3rd chain, and now if you want to continue, chain 3, turn your work over to the wrong side and make the doubles in all the previous doubles. So this will be my last row, but as I said before, you can make as many as you like. Crochet around the 3 sides again in the 2 corners, double crochet into the last double and then into the 3rd chain. This will be my last row, but you can make as many as you like. Just compare it to your sweater or your jacket that you have, or measure yourself to make sure you get the width that you like. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and it looks good. Our first hexagon is done. Now let's do the second one almost the same way. We start in the corner, work down the front, around the bottom, and up the back, and repeat the same rows as before. The only difference is that we start on the wrong side now of the top corner. Turn the wrong side towards you, and then repeat the same stitches as we did before. 2 doubles into the corner, then doubles into all of the previous doubles, and we're making the corners again with 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles. I have to make 4 rows, and you can repeat as many rows as you did on the first piece. Now let's make our seams, and we will start with the back seam. Now we have to turn both of our hexagons inside out, and I take my bottom corners and fold them right side to right side, give it a little shake. And now my wrong sides are out and the right sides face each other inside. So that will be the front of my jacket, and here is the back. And I fold the other one the same way. Wrong sides are out, right sides face each other inside. And we will start in the bottom and work our way up to the neckline. This is the back of my jacket. The wrong sides are up. Now place the corners together so the right sides face each other inside. Now we can grab both of the chain spaces and single crochet around them. 1 single crochet and 2 single crochet around the chain spaces. Here's our first double crochet. The front loop, behind it is the back loop. Go into the front loop. Now go into the back loop of the first double. In the back, here's the front loop, behind it is the back loop. Go into the back loop and make a slip stitch. So we're crocheting front loops and back loops together. Front loop, back loop of the next 2 doubles and slip stitch. Front loop, back loop and slip stitch. Here's how the wrong side looks. And here's the right side. You get 2 nice little lines on the top and on the bottom. When you get to the neckline, you can leave some double crochet empty to create some extra neck space. I leave 13 doubles empty, including the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And on the back the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We work front loops in the front piece. Go through the next 2 loops of the next 2 doubles. 1 and 2. Then pull through 2 and through 2. And in the back we go through back loops again. Go into the next 2 doubles, into the back loop. 1 and 2. then pull through 2 loops and through 2. Repeat in the front, go into the next 2 doubles, front loop, 1, 2, pull through 2 and through 2. Next 2 back loops in the back, 1 and 2, pull through 2 and through 2. Now yarn over once. Go into the front again into the next 2 loops, 1 and 2. Now pull through 2 loops 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and repeat in the back, yarn over, go into the next 2 loops, back loops, 1 and 2, then pull through 2 loops 3 times, 1, 2, 3. One more time, yarn over, go into the next 2 front loops, 1, 2, pull through 2, 2, 2, yarn over, go into the next 2 back loops, 1, 2, and pull through 2, 2, 2. Now yarn over twice, 1, 2, go into the next 2 front loops again, 1, 2, and pull through 2 loops 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat in the back, go through the next 2 back loops. Remember, yarn over twice, first back loop, second back loop, then pull through 2 loops 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the front again, yarn over twice, go into the next 2 loops, 1, 2, pull through 2 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, go into the back, yarn over twice, and go into the back loops, and those are our last 2, 1, 2, pull the yarn through 2 loops 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have the chain left, yarn over twice, go through the entire chain and make a treble crochet in the front, then yarn over twice and make a treble crochet in the back, go through the entire chain and make a treble crochet into that. Here's how the wrong side looks. And here's how the right side looks. So you get quite a little bit of space here. Believe it or not, that makes a big difference on how comfortable your sweater will feel in the end. Our back seam is done. Now we can make the seams on our sleeves the same way. We'll start in a corner, work towards the neckline, then you can turn it around, and also work from the corner towards the neckline. Start wrong side out again where the 2 corners of your sleeve are. Make 2 singles into the corner and then slip stitch all the front loops and back loops of the doubles together. Crochet until you get to the neckline. I will crochet until I get to the chain spaces, so here are my last 2 doubles. And I will leave my spaces empty, but look at your neckline. If you made more rows around 3 sides than I did and you want to keep going, single crochet 2 into the chain spaces, and also note at the end we make 2 more border rounds around the jacket. I made my second sleeve the same way, and I crocheted also again to the chain spaces and left them empty. Here's how the neckline looks on the wrong side, and here's the right side. Now you can turn everything over to the right side and we will add some length to our sleeves. Our jacket is right side out again. Follow the underarm to the side and you can start in any of the doubles under the arm. Make a slip stitch, chain 2 and double crochet into the next double. Those count as 2 doubles together, and we will decrease at the beginning and the end of the round. Then double crochet into all of the previous doubles until you get to the shoulder seam. When you get to the shoulder seam, double crochet 1 into the right chain space and 1 into the left chain space, and continue with double crochet until you have 2 more spaces left. 1 and 2. And now we can double crochet the last 2 together. Go into the second to last double, pull a loop, go into the last double, pull a loop, then pull through 3 and through 2, and now we can start a new round. Go into the double crochet. So here's our chain of 2, 1, 2, go into the double crochet, and now we will make just a regular round of doubles. So we chain 3 and then we double crochet all the way around. crochet across the shoulder, and then finish the round. I have 2 more doubles left, the second to last double, and the last double crochet is the one we previously crocheted together. Right here, go into that, make a double. Now we can start a new round, slip stitch into the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, because this is a decrease round again, and double crochet into the next double crochet. So the chain of 2 and the double crochet right here, those will count as 2 doubles together again, and then crochet all the way around. And at the end of the round, leave 2 stitches empty again, 1, 2, and we will crochet those together again. We have 2 stitches empty, yarn over, pull a loop through the first one and the second one, pull through 3 loops and through 2, then slip stitch into the double crochet, skip the 2 chains, slip into the double crochet, and start a new round with a chain of 3, and now you can double crochet all the way around into all of the stitches. And then at the end of the round, don't forget to double crochet into the stitch we previously double crocheted together. Now you can repeat those 2 rounds until your sleeve is long enough. Slip stitch into the 3rd chain, chain 2, and double crochet into all of the previous doubles. At the end of this decreasing round, we double crochet the last 2 together, and we can finish this round, skip over the chain of 2, slip stitch into the double crochet and start the new round with a chain of 3, and then double crochet into all of the previous doubles. In this round, we don't decrease. Finish this round with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So in the uneven numbered rounds, round 1, 3, 5, and so on, we're decreasing by double crocheting the first 2 and the last 2 together. And in the even numbered rounds, we're just making double crochet all the way around. I saved some of my blue yarn and my gray yarn that you see here on the sleeves, and I will use that for the bottom of my jacket to make it longer, but it looks like I need a 3rd skein anyways, so I just have to use a little more yarn on the bottom of the jacket. I made 19 rounds, but you can make more or less if you like. Try your jacket on and see if it fits, and remember, we will have 1 more round of double crochet and single crochet as a border at the end. Now let's add some length to our jacket. The jacket is right side out, and we will start in the lower left corner as we're wearing our jacket, and we will go in rows back and forth in between the 2 corners, and you can make as many rows as you like to make your jacket longer. I'm in the corner of my jacket, everything's right side up, and we will make the same pattern that we did in the rows around 3 sides. We make 2 doubles into the corner space, and then you can double crochet into all of the previous doubles, so the rows are exactly the same as on the rows around the 3 sides, except this is much easier because we don't have any corner spaces. We only have our spaces where the seam is, and we make 2 doubles into the right space and 2 doubles into the left space. And then we can finish the round with 2 doubles into the corner space, chain 3, turn the work over. Now we're on the wrong side, and we double crochet into all of the doubles. Finish this row with a double into the previous double, and in future rows finish with a double into the 3rd chain, and then you can start your new row with a chain of 3, turn your work, and double crochet into all of the previous doubles. I made 14 rows. I could have made more. I do have a lot of yarn left over, but you make as many as you like. Now for the border, you can start anywhere in the bottom of the jacket. We will go around the bottom, up the front, around the neckline, down the front, and around the bottom again. I'm on the bottom of the jacket, the right side's facing me, and I use my standalone double to start in any of the double crochet. We can crochet until we reach the last post, and we will use that as a corner. So I make my double crochet, and here's the chain of 3. I leave that empty, and we use that as a corner. Make 5 double crochet around the chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that's our corner. And now we crochet 2 around each of the posts. You see we got posts right here. Go right around that entire post and make 2 doubles around each of them. 1, 2, and go to the next post and make 2 doubles. 1, 2, double crochet 2 around each post until you get to the chain space. double crochet 2 into the chain space, 1 and 2, then double crochet into all of the previous doubles until you get to the corner of the neckline. When we get to the corner, we have 2 more doubles left over, double crochet into the second to last double, and we use that last double, that post, for our new corner again. Go around that post and make 2 doubles around the post, 1 double and 2 doubles, and then also make 2 half doubles around the same post, 1 half double and the second half double. That's our new corner. And now it's very easy. We go around each of the posts and make 2 single crochet around each of the posts, 1 single, 2 singles, go to the next post and make 2 singles around that, 1 and 2, 2 single crochet around the next post. Now depending on how you made the seams for your sleeves, you may look a little different here than I do, but if you have a chain space, you can also make 2 singles into that. When you get to the seam, make 1 single crochet into the seam. I like to grab underneath 2 pieces of yarn to have a secure stitch, make a single crochet into the seam, and then we repeat the same pattern. If you have the chain space, make 2 singles into that. Otherwise, make 2 singles around each of the posts. So no matter what, make 2 single crochet around the posts or into the chain space. Now here's our triangle. I make 3 single crochet around that post, 1, 2, 3, and then a single crochet into the middle stitch. I'd like to grab underneath 2 pieces of yarn at least again to get a secure stitch. Then we repeat on the other side, 3 singles around the second post, 1, 2, 3, and now we can repeat the same stitches on this side, 2 single crochet around each of the posts. And if you have a chain space like I do, make 2 singles into that chain space. 1 and 2, and then 1 single crochet into the seam. If you have a chain space, make 2 singles into the chain space. Otherwise, make 2 singles around each of the posts. Second to last post, I make 2 singles around that, and I leave the last post empty again to make the corner, but this time in reversed order. Go around that post and make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, 2 half doubles around that post, and 2 doubles around the post, 1 and 2. So we have 4 stitches again as our second corner. And now you can crochet down the front of the other side of your jacket and make double crochet into all of the doubles. This is how our neckline looks so far. Now we can continue down the side. When we get to the chain space, just like before, make 2 doubles into the chain space, 2 doubles around each post, and around that last post, that last double crochet, make your corner with 5 double crochet and crochet along the bottom. Finish the round with a slip stitch into the first double crochet, and I like to switch my color on the last round because it looks really pretty. So I make a slip stitch with the new color, chain 1, and now I single crochet into all of the previous double crochet. Every double crochet gets a single crochet. Single crochet to the corner where we made the 5 doubles into the corner space. Here are our 5 doubles, single crochet 2 into every double, 2 singles into the first double, 2 into the second double, 2 singles into the third double, 2 singles into the 4th one, and 2 singles into the 5th double. Then single crochet into all of the doubles until you get to the neckline again. At the neckline we have our 4 stitches we crocheted around the post. Single crochet 2 into the first double, 1 and 2, single crochet 2 into the second double. And now hang on, because I will crochet and then I look at it and I don't like it. You see how it's a little bit turned to the inside, so I undo it. So I have 2 into the doubles, and now I'll make also 2 into the next half double, and then only 1 single crochet into the last half double. But just to show you, you can change it. If you don't like your corner, you can always double up or take one out until it looks flat. So I have 2 singles in the first double, the second double, and the first half double. Everywhere else, 1 single crochet. When you get to the inside seam, single crochet the 3 in the middle together. 1, 2, 3, the one to the right of the seam, the one that goes into the seam. So we pull up a loop through each one, and the one to the left of the seam. We have 4 loops on the hook. Pull through all 4 loops and then continue with single crochet until you get to the next inside seam. And then we can crochet 3 together again, the one to the right of the seam together with the one into the seam and the one to the left of the seam. Pull through 4 loops and single crochet until you get to the next outside corner. When you get to the next outside corner, work the stitches in reversed order. Single crochet 1 into the first half double, 2 into the second half double, 2 singles into the first double, and 2 singles into the second double that we made into the corner. Then single crochet along the side until you get to the bottom corner where we had the 5 doubles, and single crochet 2 into each of the 5 doubles and crochet along the bottom. And then you can pull the yarn out of the last single and thread a needle, skip the first single, go into the second one, and then top down into the last single, through the back loop and the little back bump, and sew on your loose end towards the left. Now you can make a border around your sleeves as well with 1 round of double crochet and 1 round of single crochet. Our jacket is completed. I hope you like it. Well, I hope you love it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.